Hey, what's going on, guys? This is Anthony Napolitan. Today is new helmet day. Hopefully earlier in the year you saw a new helmet day video that I created, and it was for my custom painted Muc-Off helmet that I ride on my BMX bike. Today I have two new helmets. One is a full face downhill helmet for my mountain bike, and the other is the trail helmet for my mountain bike. I've been sitting at home with this package for at least a week now, and I've been wanting to rip into it so bad, but I want to save this moment to share with you guys.
Yeah.
Before we get into unpackaging the new helmets, I want to take a step back and I want to show you guys my BFX helmet. Alright, so this is the first helmet that I had painted by Muc-Off. It's the Puck Auric helmet. It's a 3/4 cut helmet. The design on it was inspired by a tattoo artist that I know and follow on Instagram. It is all sacred geometry and super cool when you get up close to it in detail. On the back side of the helmet, you can see my name, and then there's like a cluster of 3 skulls on the back. I was super psyched when this helmet showed up, and it got me even more pumped for today when I get to unwrap and unbox my 2 mountain bike helmets. So now that I've shared this with you guys, I'm going to open up the new box and start pulling some helmets out. Alright, here we go. Alright, so it looks like the full face is on top. This is the Puck Corin Air Spin helmet. This up a little bit so I have something to work on here. It's very well packaged. Ooh. All right, so before I pull this tarp off here, you know, I did have input on these helmets as well, so they're all variations of what the BMX helmet looks like. The BMX helmet has kind of the all-over print that you see of the sacred geometry. This one is going to be a mix of the the sacred geo, and the classic digi camo that you see on a lot of the Muc-Off athletes' helmets. So I'm gonna pull this thing out of here and we're gonna check it out. Wow, this is super cool. Like I said, it is a mix of the digital camo and the sacred geometry. So the way we kind of went about this helmet was, I told the designer that I almost wanted the digital camo to almost look like a brick wall, and almost have the sacred geo breaking out of the brick wall. So as you guys get a closer view of this helmet, you'll kind of see what I'm saying. So yeah, we've got like the big Muc-Off logo right here on the mouthpiece, and you know, when you get to see a little closer, there are some metal mesh vents in here, and you can see where the painters did like a really good job painting the mesh as well, so that it all makes sense and it's legibly red. On the very top of the helmet is the Muc-Off logo, as you can see, and then we've got all the POC hits as well on both sides of the helmet. On the back, we've got another POC logo. We've got my abbreviated name, Napo, and then that 3 skull cluster, which is the same as on the BMX helmet. This turned out amazing. The paint isn't actually black, it almost has like a rainbow metal flake in it. So that's really cool to see all the amazing details as you get closer and closer to the helmet. Even the grays have like a metal flake in them as well. Man, this is just an amazing helmet. I'm gonna try it on really quick because I'm just interested. Oh yeah, that's nice. Super comfortable. I like that the full face has like a clasp instead of like the loop, swoop, and pull situation that most full face helmets have. You can kind of get out of it easy. And then I also noticed on the bottom of the helmet there's pull release tabs for the ear pads. So if you were to get into a serious wreck in this helmet, all you have to do is pull these little red pads, tabs on the pads, and it pulls the ear pads right out, and it makes taking the helmet off really easy. Alright, so we're going to move on. This was the Corn helmet, and we're going to move on to the trail helmet and see what that looks like next. It's buried in here. Alright. Alright, so this is the POC Cordal Race MIPS helmet. This is the trail helmet that I ride in currently. Now I'm trying to remember in the design, I want to say that we did not do any of the Sacred Geo on this, and this is a classic, maybe digital camo style helmet that they do. Yeah, I really can't remember. So this is gonna be a big surprise for me as well. So we'll dig into this. Wrapped up pretty good. All right, guys. So here we go. Pull this out. All right, that is so sick. So I don't know if you guys know much about the Cordal, but the Cordal is a new release helmet for this year from POC. I've been running like a bright orange one the whole year up until now, so I'm super psyched to ride in this helmet. This is, like I said, like the classic digital camo look that Muc-Off does. On the back, it's got my name again with the 3 skull cluster. This helmet's super nice. It has MIPS. And it is really comfortable. So I'm trying to remember how my helmet's set up, because I'd like to try this on really quick. But there's some internal adjustments that you can make where they're kind of set up on a slide bar. So I just adjusted that real quick. Let's see. How do I look? Yeah, so I love the way that this helmet sits on my head. It's fully adjustable. You can bring the back adjustment down farther so that the strap kind of sits below the back of your head if that's the type of head shape you have. I kind of ram mine all the way up because I have a tiny head. And then yeah, this helmet is super sick. Oh, it's got a little Muc-Off hit right up under the visor too, so that's pretty sick. And then again, the top of the helmet is the classic Muc-Off logo. So all the paint on here is also metal flake paint. So this thing is just gonna be on blast when the sun hits it. I'm super psyched on these. Alright guys, well that was my POC / Muc-Off helmet reveal. Thank you so much for watching. Let's get out there and get some riding done.